Come on, you feel unlucky there. Lovely connection with the bat. Gloucestershire right in this game. They really are. That required rate is just dipped under 10 for the first time. There's margin, well, nothing in it really. 51 for 2. Somerset at this point, 51 for 1. So you'd say marginally ahead. Good pitch. Sun is shining. Pace on the ball. Edge is flying away.
You just feel with both these two players that you could perhaps, as the quicker bowlers, just afford to get a tiny bit fuller. Go straight still, but you're less concerned about them banging you back over your head like somebody like Tom Banton. What they are wanting to do is just sit back a little bit and use the pace square of the wicket.
Similar to that. Does well there just to get a hand on it. Again, it could have flown away so quickly. Two left-handers causing a few problems here for the champions. I wonder when we're going to see Roelof van der Merwe, if we'll see. And this will be a good challenge actually for Lewis Gregory, who's an excellent captain. Good feel for the game. I wonder if his feel for the game will be just to change up the pace. Probably not with the two left-handers in. Heaved away. That is that for the power play. 55 for 1.
Gone, Gloucestershire 55 for 1, and that concludes the power play.
Yeah, nose is just in front. Here comes to the comparison. Just had a little spurt towards the last over and a half of the power play. Some lovely strokes from Miles Hammond. Bancroft didn't get off the mark in 5 deliveries. Van der Merwe pounced that at mid-off. And then this little acceleration towards the back end. Boundaries off ball. And Gloucestershire are back, trucking along again. And slight look of concern on the face of Gregory, but you needn't be too worried because he's got a man with 343 T20 matches under his belt in Roelof van der Merwe to throw the ball to.
Well, I kind of teased it whether he might do it. I wondered if he would with the left-handers in. That'll be his gamble. Roelof van der Merwe will have to mix his pace up. Yeah, so that's the slightly longer side. It's given Roelof van der Merwe just a bit more coverage into the wind.
Yeah, long boundary as well. So yeah, I mean you've got certain things that are not in your favour, i.e. the two left-handers, but you've got into the wind, long side to the leg side. And so batters will have to decide whether they want to take that on or not.
I like that about Lewis Gregory. That's why I like, you know, when I look at captains, I just look who's got a feel for the game. It might not work, and I'm not saying it will, but I think he knows his bowlers, he knows his ground, he knows the game situations, he's prepared to go for it. There'd be a lot of captains that wouldn't bowl, just wouldn't bowl spin. Ollie Price has been taken out of the attack. It's just not a pitch for spinners. We won't bowl our spinners. We don't need to bowl a spinner. We've got other options. I think Lewis Gregory just sees it differently sometimes.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And quite often as a captain, things aren't perfect. You're not making a decision based on something perfect. You're going, I do have things to work with here. It's not ideal, but with the long side and the wind, I've got something and a very, very experienced left-arm spinner. So it's not like I'm chucking it to somebody who has no idea what they're doing.
One! Yeah. And not to leave it till I've got no choice because nothing else has worked. I'll go to the left arm. He's gone to him after the power play. So let's just see if it works. If it doesn't work, I can cover you. You can only bowl one over, that's fine.
Slightly. Fraction. Yeah. One! Have a look. No, bowler! No!
Excellent. Mixing his pace up and trying not to let the left-handers get underneath the ball. It's a bit of a clinic, this, on how to bowl. He might go for tonk for 6 here. He's trying
just
to get
hold your horses.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I might have peaked a bit early here. Let's just see.
No, it has been very good. Yeah,
He's
I
gone for
agree.
6 from 5. Please don't get hit. You see, it was a clinic. A bit of a clinic. That's how to bowl in these conditions. Don't try and spin it, get it underneath the bat, mix your pace up.
Really should have been dispatched, but it's just drifted a touch away. Caught the outside third of the bat, which meant it's gone higher rather than longer. Able, comfortable. And Hammond's innings has come to an end at 42. Gloucestershire 78 for 2.
Yeah, I was on with Nick Knight before, and we were discussing how a lot of captains would have been put off bringing on the left arm spinner with the 2 left-handed batters at the crease. Not so Lewis Gregory. Trusts his man. Knows that half of the conditions at least were favouring him with the long boundary and the wind, and he's rewarded him with picking up a wicket. Webster's in. He needs some runs. Not just in this run chase, but generally.
Yeah, I've talked about this a lot over the last couple of years, Butch, and it does my head in. The boffins running the game. Sorry, but high-quality spinners can bowl to anyone. Okay, the matchup might be slightly more favourable, but it shouldn't stop you from going to your best bowlers. And over a long period of time, Rolla van der Merwe has been one of Somerset's best.
Oh, another full toss. And the formula doesn't work this time.
Well, anybody's going to hit full tosses. He just hasn't. He hasn't landed 3 out of 4 in the over. Fortunate to pick up the wicket, but he's normally so much better than this. That's just 3 pretty average deliveries.
Well, 12 runs, which they'll trade for the wicket. 1 ball left in the over. 84 for 2. Gloucester are in a really good position here. That one was almost a fully as well. Good work from Smead. We'll keep it to 2, but it's a 14-run over. The rate has come down a smidge, and Gloucester need 109 from 66. 86 for 2.
Love lift us up
where we belong. Wings can fly as our love
so high.
Love lift us up where we belong. Far from the seas below. Up where we want to go.